Hey, this is real. Oh, God, I hate when I do these recordings like this. And when you start out like this, it just screws up everything. This is UFO report number 161 with Manny Moonraker, part of UFO Buster Radio. And today we have news stories about someone that I was wondering where the hell he was at. And also we have a PSA, a public service announcement. Thanks to UFO Buster Radio, because there's just some shit we don't want to see next week. But as bystanders, as witnesses, as researchers, we can take a tally. Take a tally of how many times this PSA is going to occur. Just for fuck's sake, if you're on the West Coast, don't do it. Don't do it. But we're not going to get into that now. Because today, hopefully, the awards for the 2018 Rubber Dickies will arrive, and we'll be able to share the goods with the people. I got a tracking number from the United Parcel Service, so it looks like it's coming. It looks like it'll be here today. I'm hoping that's the case, but you never know anymore. You never know, because I thought for sure it would be here last Friday, but no fucks given. Somebody pulled the rug under my feet, and I face planted on that one. So let's see. We'll see. If it comes tomorrow, if it comes this afternoon, we'll post pictures tomorrow through all the social media outlets, and you can find those in the description of this podcast. And you can check it out. Just check it out. I mean, it's some good stuff. Really cute, cutesy, award-winning-ish. And well-deserved for certain people. But without further ado, let's get into the news. That's right. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was wondering, where was this guy? Where was his company when it came to all this space talk? 'Cause let me tell you, probably the last month or so, Elon Musk has dominated space news. He's the alien, basically. Out of all the guys that are trying to spend their big bucks on space, Elon Musk really is the alien. He is the one that stands out. He's the guy in the front right now. And he really represents ET. He really does. In so many ways, on so many levels, he really does. I mean, you can't even deny that shit. I don't even think he denies it, to be honest. But, headline. Virgin Atlantic flies its first astronauts to the edge of space, taking one step closer to space tourism. Now, yes, I kind of got tired of listening to the genius named Elon Musk because, I get it. The guy's fucking smart. Yeah, he's got a lot of goddamn money. I get it. He's doing things that no one else can do. Fine. But I don't need to hear about it every fucking day. Hell, there's even articles today about Elon Musk. Come on, Elon. Take a back seat. Take a back seat. Sit back. Kick your feet up, buddy. Let somebody else get some news. Well, it turns out yesterday, Sir Richard Branson got his ship, the Unity, the spacecraft for space tourism, up and running and into space. Wow. The Virgin Atlantic. Oh, boy. Could you imagine being on a Virgin Atlantic flight and that shit starts heading straight up into space? Boy, you'll be fucked. The Virgin Galactic flight, which was a test flight, reached an altitude of 51.4 miles. Hot dang, that's far. The two pilots on board the craft became the company's first astronauts. Isn't that just amazing? And of course, no space travel would be complete without the leeches of NASA putting on their own spin on it. So these astronauts kind of piloted some experiments that were funded by NASA. I mean, come on, NASA. What the fuck? Do you have to be everywhere and do nothing? Is this really what it's all about? Yeah, that's right. They hitchhike. They were stowaways on the spacecraft Unity to, run their own fucking experiments. I don't know. I can't deal with them anymore. But here's a cool fact. It turns out that U.S. military and NASA consider pilots that fly over 80 kilometers into the space realm, and these guys flew 83 kilometers. They are pretty much considered to be astronauts. So the two pilots, Mark Stuckey and C.J. Sturkow, are going to receive commercial astronaut wings in Washington, D.C. sometime next year. What an honor. Isn't that amazing? I mean, they actually get little wings, like if you flew American Airlines or some shit like that. But they flew into kind of like a low orbit there. Amazing. Now, the price tag for you guys who are looking to get your feet wet in space, however that works, when this finally comes to fruition and Sir Richard Branson's company gets the space tourism stuff going, it's estimated to be about $250,000 per flight. Yes, so you will have to pay $250,000 to fly into low orbit and then come back down. And really, you want to hopefully come back down in one piece. Now, that's just amazing because Elon Musk is offering a one-way flight to Mars for roughly around the same price. He didn't give exact figures. I think it was around the 200,000 mark, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit higher. I mean, because, we need to price point this here, right? There's competition, and if Sir Richard Branson is only charging $250 to go up and come back down again, and Elon Musk is giving you a one-way ticket into deep space to head to Mars, I mean, he needs to up his price. He needs to charge a little more. I mean, he's selling himself short. And to be honest, if I had the money to either do a quick flight into low orbit and come back down, or get my ass on the big fucking rocket number 2 and head into deep space and go into Mars, yeah, I'm sorry, I'd take the trip to Mars. Because, I mean, honestly, think about it. You blew all your fucking money. You're broke as hell. And if you're broke, why even stick around? Just go to Mars. One-way ticket. You're done. You don't even have to worry about money on Mars. So, yeah, blow all your money. Buy your ticket with Elon. And, no fucks given. Don't come back. We don't need you. You're broke anyway. The article that talks about this great feat by Sir Richard Branson's company, Virgin Galactic, not Atlantic, it's in the description. You can link it up in there and check out the rest of the article. Now, there is something else in here that basically, I guess, this little stunt or test, or I don't know, or him getting Unity finally to where it needs to be, puts Branson up in second place for billionaire space jockey Jeff Bezos from Amazon, who apparently is pouring over $1 billion a year from Amazon Holdings into Blue Origin, has fallen to third place between these three. Elon, number 1. Number 2, Sir Richard Branson. And number 3 is Jeff Bezos with Blue Origins. Maybe he should team up with someone else. Do like one of those comic book hero team ups and gang up on Elon Musk and bring something crazy together, like something great. It doesn't count if you have NASA like a leech on your ships. They're going to do it to everybody. I just don't get it. You give up your space shuttles, but then you want to be a leech on everybody else's craft. I guess it saves money, right? I guess it saves money. So that's a story for Mr. Branson and his company. We finally got it to where it needed to be, and now he is there in space with 2 company astronauts, and I'm sure there's a ton more to come. And like I said, if you got 250 G's, get in on it. Sell your house, mortgage your children, or is it sell your children and mortgage your house? Either way, get on the ship, get on it. It's time to do it. Now, this time around, we do have that one article, but we have a second article, but we're not really going to go over the whole article. Because it's Friday, TGIF. Everyone should be getting ready to leave work and drown yourself in some alcohol. But I do have a PSA. This is a UFO Buster Radio public service announcement. For you guys on the West Coast, it is very important that you pay attention right now. Tell your friends, tell their friends, tell your parents, tell your mom, your dad, tell your brother, your sister, your cousin, your cat, your dog, and their neighbors too. Here's a PSA announcement. A twice-delayed Delta IV heavy rocket is going to launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base on Tuesday. Now you know that every time Vandenberg shoots up a rocket, the West Coast goes apeshit, bananas, fucking crazy, reporting UFOs. It never fails. It never fails. It's like people don't see these news reports anymore. They don't see the articles on the internet, but they're quick to call, a flying saucer, and, you get those gaseous halos that these rockets leave behind. And holy shit, people just lose their damn minds. Folks, if you're anywhere on the West Coast, and I'm not just talking California, anywhere on the West Coast, on Tuesday, do not report a UFO. Because you know what it is. It's a Delta IV rocket. Come on, get it together. Now here's a kicker for this one. It is being launched at 5:57 in the afternoon. 5:57. So there's still going to be a little bit of light out. So I wonder just how many reports of UFOs we're going to get, or people saying that we are being invaded or something like that. Now the mission is being numbered NROL-71, or National Reconnaissance Office mission. And I'm telling you, I can feel it. I can feel it. There's going to be a whole bunch of UFO reports. So that's our project for next week. UFO Buster Radio listeners, you are going to comb the news reports. You're going to listen to the radios and look at the internet and all your favorite sites and see how many times are people going to report a UFO, aliens, an invasion, or, ships coming down to abduct someone next Tuesday in the afternoon. I assume that the time that's on here is Pacific. But of course the article doesn't say that, but it has to be. It has to be Pacific time. Pacific Standard Time. So you guys on the West Coast, California, Washington, yada, 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 keep an eye out for it, but don't report. Don't call MUFON. Yeah, don't call MUFON. Don't call anyone. Don't call Robert Bigelow's line, the Space Gigolo, because he's waiting for that report. Just keep it to yourself. Post it on social media that you spotted a known UFO and let them know that it was that heavy rocket. Those are the reports for today, because after that PSA, I feel proud of myself. I feel like I've accomplished something. I'm glad to see that Sir Richard Branson is back on the hunt. That's right, Elon. You're not the only crazy guy out there. Well, actually, Branson's the crazy guy. Elon Musk, he's the alien. And Bezos, I don't know. He's like, Bezos is almost too calm, cool, and collected. He reminds me of that guy. Yeah, that guy that does that rum commercial. The calmest man alive. Jeff Bezos. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to leave you out today with this little ditty here, this little song called Space Days, because that's what it is. All these billionaires are wasting money in space. I mean, spending money in space. It might not be wasting, I don't know. One of them is going to make a true mark in history, and it really is a race. So, with that said, ciao, people.